Silke.
morning. Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Today, another Monday here in the Acting for the New Era, where we speak about actions we need to have on a daily basis to really construct and build the new paradise, the new earth, the new era, the Aquarius time, whatever you call it. Let's get out of our minds, get out of our heads, and go into doing what we need to do. uh,
That's it. Bye. yeah, yeah, nothing to add.
Nothing to add,
Because
right?
I was listening to you, I was like, yeah, it's especially all those things that's like core things that needs to be done to be calm, to feel ourselves. And what came when you were talking was patience.
Patience.
And yeah, and so yeah, go on. I was
I
just
think,
like
yeah, patience with ourselves. Patience with, I mean, for me, Zeke, it's always patience with myself when I see wrong things or old things, so that I don't get frustrated. This is also patience with the others, with the old world. But I would say, yeah, patience for me is like be calm. Don't try to overrun that. And this has like a meaning of, in the old times, and this I'm still relearning. I'm not done with that lesson, right? It's just like actual lesson, actual learning right now. In the old times, when I was without patience and I saw something old still happening, like old paradigms and all that stuff, I would get impatient and I would start talking with people, like to explain and bring the new thinking, the new thoughts. And I realized this doesn't help much. Maybe something like a little seed stays there, but first of all, I was irritated, so I was not like talking calm and peacefully the way I should, so that the imprint in the right frequency can, come and be installed in the other person. I think, as we say all the time, like the voice, the right the right rhythm and right frequency, they are the ones that can install something uh, in an environment with somebody. I think the individual always chooses I let it in or not. But okay, to continue and just wrap up, I realized that wasn't effective. And now my actual learning, like in the doing, to learn to do this more and more, is like, okay, if I see something that's an old paradigm, I search ways to demonstrate and to do differently in front of those doing old, like without saying anything, but really acting, like acting differently in front of them so that they come to me and ask, why are you doing that? That's so strange. Isn't that wrong? And then I have the opportunity to say, no, this is actually right on my perspective because of this, and that. When they open the door, and this this has also to do with some observation that we could call like talking too much, speaking too much to people, trying to explain them like on a daily basis outside. Because here it's differently. We are here really to speak about stuff, and people who come here are ready to listen and to discuss with us. But like outside, when you see something old happening and you go and you speak over that and you try to explain, first of all, it's the wrong moment. And it's like we could call like bad people, they have the tendency to just speak over, manipulate, and try to, like take you into one direction, while like good people, let's say good people, they don't even try that. Really, they don't try that. They might even smile and be polite, and they go and they do differently. So this is like an example of what I'm trying to follow and do. How do you see it?
I yeah, had kind of that situation yesterday.
Oh,
So
okay.
obviously that is kind of the topic. I met a friend I haven't seen for a long time, and afterwards we went to church because I wanted to be in the church and to feel how it feels when there's something sung or so.
Hmm.
And then there was a lady playing the orgel, the
I
really
know what
big
it is.
pipes in the
Like I
church.
think I think it's organ. I don't know. I'm not sure,
It's
but
orgel. She was an organist, so and I never heard something
so
beautiful.
good.
There was my present. There were lots of presents yesterday, so I was grateful. I was thankful. I was just very loving, peaceful state of mind, and I was sitting there and I felt, no, it's kind of topic resonance, a frequency. Again, what I was thinking about church has been healing places before, um, and still they are, and I've had with my body sitting on the wooden chair or the
Yes.
bench, how my body was interacting with the tones, and I was just like, oh my, all the informations that came, and saying, yeah, there really was something happening to my root chakra, to my sacral chakra. I was feeling everything, the whole church. I was like, oh, I love that. I just so love that. Thank you. And then some ladies came and they started chattering. Hmm. Okay, let this pass. Let it pass. More ladies, some
Hmm.
guys chattering, chattering, chattering. I was like, okay. Then I was like, let it flow. Just let it flow. Imagine they're not there. Imagine they just quit chattering. Didn't work. Okay. Turned around. My friend also turned around and said, maybe. And they were like, what? And they were like, how can someone say something? And now it comes. We are the choir. Oh, yeah, maybe it's even then good idea to have some respect to show to the organist and to the other people listening. But they were the choir. So how do I dare tell them to be quiet because they were the choir? I was like, oh, what, that was triggering me. And it's like you say, it didn't change anything. They didn't
Hmm.
understand at all, and they
Mm-mm.
won't. And it's not even planting seeds.
No.
And so I understood, okay. And when they were singing, it sounded nice, but I didn't have that feeling on my body what the person had who was playing the orgel. And so we left because it was nice, but that spiritual experience I had with the other instruments, I didn't have that. And even the ears of my friend started hurting. So I was like, wow. So it's also kind of self-respect, also being responsible for yourself to go out of that situation, to take care that your energy is hold up high. And yeah, so that didn't change. And it was uh, my energy, my frequency came down. So
Hmm.
that's a way too high price. And
Yes.
that when I was just sitting there, like, okay, they're chattering. Okay, maybe it's just better to
Hmm.
stay by myself. Maybe, as you said, do something, start praying or so. Um, maybe this would be a sign. Oh, they are praying.
Yeah. At
Maybe
least
that was not
some.
sign enough to be calm and to enjoy that. So um, yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, it's not working to be like against or to show what might
Yes.
be better because
It
um
generates a conflict, so conflict, and
yeah.
it's conflict energy, so they
y-
also
y-
answer like this, right? It's conflict energy.
yeah, and this was also about patience. If I
Yes.
just would have sit there and wait until they're ready. No, they want to chat. Okay. I
Hmm.
was maybe only triggered because my parents, and when I was in a youth orchestra, we were often in churches and don't talk. I
Hmm.
was taught not to do that. So maybe they were also like triggering my old me, like,
Could
oh,
be.
this is wrong, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah, the rules, like strict rules, right? So this is the rule, and you need to follow the rules. So like this strictness is already in the wrong frequency, right?
yeah,
Yes, yes. And it's
yeah.
so funny, Zik. I mean, it's not funny. And I mean, before we started, I mentioned I was in a sacred place here in Brazil. So that's also a church. It's the biggest church of the country. It's Aparecida's
Ooh.
church. It's like the Santiago, uh, all
Mhm.
the Santiago way that gets to a church in Portugal, there in Europe. Um, so here is Aparecida, and the church was so full and full of visitors that just want to take pictures. For example, while the priest was already speaking, and I myself was not paying attention to the priest yesterday. I wanted to feel the church, to feel the spiritual energy, to connect with the greater mother, because it's what
Yesterday. Okay.
yesterday,
So,
yesterday, this is what Aparecida, she's the greater mother. She's the mother, right? And I
I was
wanted to
talking about
feel.
her too.
So it's,
Mm.
I get goosebumps. But so just to finish, to wrap up, so people were there like for tourism, and I wanted to be quiet and feel her energy. And it was just like an ocean of people, if you can imagine. And so I was um, not sitting down, but like with my knees on the ground, because I wanted so much, and the energy was calling me. And the priest was talking, and people were taking pictures, and I just went on the chairs with my knee down, and I started praying to start connecting. And it looked like Zika, like everything went away, like like with a bubble around me, and that energy came in, and I started like even crying because it was so much. But I was still feeling I could not connect 100%, although the energy was coming to me, and I was feeling it. So I decided to get up, and I thought, okay, it's finished. I won't be able to connect further or deeper here. And then when I went around the corner, many churches they have smaller rooms. And there was that smaller room, like two, three people there only, and all the quietness. And then I felt like the whole energy, and I said, yes, okay, I need to be here and stay here, and not in front of the altar where all the people were. So somehow it guided me out. And there, like even standing up, I could feel it through, like fully, with all the joy. And that was just so, so amazing. And I think it's a little bit of what we are speaking to today, right? So I mean, I couldn't even ask people to be quiet because it was just so many people. I didn't have even the chance. So that was easier for me in that sense. I needed to go out, but the lesson stayed, like, uh, be patient. And if you feel like this is not the right place because of any context around you, like let you be guided, and you find your spot, for that to
That's
happen.
it for today. Let you be
Let you
guided.
be guided, right?
Mm.
Let you be guided for what you are asking for. And like I am sure that all the people in that small room, like the three other people in that small room, They could sense and they could see what was happening, and the kind of connection that was. All the other people, they wouldn't even see, they wouldn't even recognize what the connection that was happening with me there, because they were too unaware of the context because of pictures and other stuff. So they were not ready to see, as many people are not ready to listen, especially in those conflict moments. So if you would maybe have stepped aside, like in the other bench, stayed next to them and got your connection right, maybe they would have looked at you somehow, or I don't know, maybe not. It depends on them. And then there comes to my mind the passage of the Bible where they say that, I mean, don't give pearls to pigs, in the sense, don't give something to someone that this person cannot understand. Don't expect from somebody what the person cannot see. Just go, do your part, right? This is my learning. Go do your part. And if the person has a breach, to see that, to understand it, it will do it through our actions and not through our speaking most of the time. Yeah, I think that's it for today, people.
Yeah, it's about also to remember her, the great mother.
Mother. Yes. Wow.
For me, it feels like she has ever been there, always been there, and then all the other religions came. So it's quite hard not to tell, but because I'm afraid of saying that somehow. But
Please say it.
we were connected to her. We knew about her, like holiness. She shared some secrets with us about healing, about connecting, about being one, about trust, about um, patience,
Hmm.
about
She is
being
patience, right? Herself, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, look at humanity. She has patience, yeah. Um, and then yeah, the religions, and I don't say they're bad or so. I respect each of them, but it's like there needed to be a tool or so, or it was like replacing her, so we forgot about her, and those who remembered got blamed and got murdered to yeah, to so she was forgotten, and I remember, and yeah, who so somehow she was kind of removed out of our minds, out of our memory. But once we connect to everything, everything is there because everything is in the field.
Yes.
So once people remember how to read the fields, or how to be first connected to themselves, to do their inner work, so we can remember our origins, so we can be closer to nature, to her holy sacredness. Yeah.
Yeah. And would this energy allow any conflict, right? It wouldn't. It would be like the wind, like the water, like, I mean, so we could find so many examples. So thank you for bringing her image and her presence, and because this comes from her. Like now that you said, it makes completely sense, Zika. And I hope everyone can take this as a chance to connect to her, to the greater mother, to the spirit. She is the spirit, and try it out what we were just experiencing and what we are going through as a learning, to act differently instead of speaking over the old. I think that's the mission for the next days.
I asked whether there is something we should know, and she said embrace, like how embrace ourselves, embrace the earth, embrace everything we have, embrace everything which might feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just embrace, and also the arms,
Mm-hmm.
um, to hug, to love, to connect. Um, yeah,
Because to allow it to exist in that moment is to love, right? Is to embrace. Yes, yes,
mm.
completely. Thanks for bringing it out in words, Zeka. Everyone,
Thank you too, Carolina.
we keep looking for people that would like to translate this in their native languages, so please get in contact with us, write us. Make sure to follow my channel and Zika's channel. Make sure to like the video and to share the video. All right, and Zika, have a
Thank you.
wonderful morning, my dear.
All the best.
It
Same
was
for
just
you.
so
Bye
so
bye.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks. And thanks that you went to the cathedral yesterday. It was great. You look amazing. Bye.
Bye.